got to be. Sorry, cold open. Man, they keep changing all the fucking buttons, dude.
I hate when they do that.
You haven't found a button in your life, son.
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school, just like their neighbors, and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.
Two Dolts, Chris and Daryl, yeah, they run shit. Current world events and forever on some dumb shit. Fun lit with a Bush Light, especially, even though they always getting banned, allegedly. Crack a bourbon, peep the sermon, it's just two Dolts. And you know they hold it down like it's two ropes. So crack a bourbon, peep the sermon, it's just two Dolts. Taking over in the game, bringing new hope.
Dude, why?
Welcome to the show, everybody. I was like, how can I spin so many fucking buttons and get this to actually work? Being retarded.
The wheel.
Yeah. Being a good neighbor. All right, it's a Saturday matinee.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure.
Ooh. Let me first say we gotta address something very important. And that is, as you get older, you lose things. People die. Favorite establishments close. Hooters.
Oh, I saw that this morning.
And I wrote a little farewell to Hooters, if you want to indulge me for a second. Well, folks, it's over. Hooters, yes. The Hooters is going bankrupt. Another American dream crushed under the weight of economic collapse. Yep, go ahead.
Dude, I thought it's the Canadian one still going to be open?
I don't know. 300.
Because
how many fucking Hooters were there?
Well, I don't know, but all the ones around here closed. And the only one that's even close to here is right in Canada in Fort Erie. And I was just talking to somebody last week about Hooters, and I'm like, those fucking wings aren't terrible.
They're not bad.
They aren't great either. I haven't had Hooters wings in forever. So I'm like, I'm hoping, because I said the week of my birthday when I'm off of work, I'm like, anybody want to that's got an enhanced license or passport, want to go to fucking Hooters for lunch?
Yeah.
Have a bunch of wings, few pictures of fucking Molson Canadian, say, hey, we were here.
Yeah.
But not long.
No, I mean, maybe Canada's going to keep, I don't know. Everything else is closing in Canada.
The headline I saw for that was Hooters of America. That's why I asked that question.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's a conglomerate, if it's everything. I don't know.
My favorite Hooters ever is in Tampa Bay.
I heard
fantastic.
Those so of those 7 beautiful women on our screen, you get to pick one. Which one you want?
Definitely out. I'm going this one over here.
I don't know which that one is. There's just tits and ass on my screen.
Oh, sorry. I go far left.
The blonde.
Honorable mention is the Asian in the front. Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
What about you?
I'm torn between the blonde on the right and the girl in the middle. I think the girl in the middle.
Girl in the middle is more classically beautiful.
Yeah.
I would say. Probably be a good mom, then divorce you and take you for half your shit. This one, the blonde one on the far left, you could just kill in a fucking parking lot.
What about the girl blowing the kiss? I'm not sure what's off there. Something doesn't sit right with me.
I think she looks like she's half black, half Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Okay. That's what it is. Yeah.
That could be dicey. Right. You never know.
The one between the second one in from the left, definitely the oldest one of the bunch. And she's already like fucking married, couple kids, lives at a cul-de-sac.
Sure. Yeah. Or she's on her like third baby daddy. And you're like,
yeah. And then she's the one that definitely shows up to the pool party in the fucking thong bikini. And all the other moms are pissed off.
Yep. That's the one.
She's like, I don't go to the gym 5 days a week and eat no carbs to wear a one-piece fucking muumuu. That's
definitely the one that you date after the divorce just to throw it in the face. But then when you go home, she's trying to cut you. It's not good. Like home life isn't good. I forgot to wear my sunglasses.
The girl blowing a kiss, I think, is the one that's cutting people.
Oh, for sure. She's got like multiple warrants, and you're like, I can fix her.
Yeah,
I can fix her. But I think we need to take a moment to appreciate what we're losing here. Hooters wasn't just a restaurant; it was a sanctuary, a place where divorced dads could reclaim their dignity over a plate of moderately warm wings, a beacon of hope for men who just wanted to drink Miller Lite at noon without being judged by their fucking wives. A rite of passage for every 14-year-old boy who just really liked the curly fries. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, the curly fries and the wings. Yep. Yeah. You didn't get wings without the curly fries. I think they came with them. I don't know. If you didn't, you definitely ordered a side of curly fries.
Yeah, and it's.
I think I get this. I think this is how and this is my in. I think I'm gonna have to tell my wife that they're closing, and we have to go one more time before they leave. Before they leave us.
So at 9/11, the 9/11, I wake up hungover. My mom's calling me, and she's like, "We're under attack." I'm like, "Who? Like Forestville?" She's like, "No, the fucking country, you fucking moron." So I go and look at the fucking news.
Perfect answer from your mom. Thanks, Kelly.
So I go, shit. So I go to college because I had a class and like.
Can you get this off the screen so I can see you?
Sorry.
I'm
just want to appreciate fucking Chinese titty meat. She's a rare bird, that one. Usually they got nothing going on.
Yeah, right.
I'm a fan of the small boobs, but you see an Asian with big boobs.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck?
It's like seeing a black guy with good credit. Anomaly. So I go to college and I see Tim and Owen and Haz and Aaron Birch in the parking lot, and they're like, fuck, well, school's canceled. I'm like, all right. And Tim had a fucking coupon for Hooters in his pocket. He's like, let's go to Hooters. And so we are listening to Howard Stern, Opie and Anthony.
I was listening to Stern that morning. Yeah,
the Opie and Anthony did a great 9/11 show. I mean, given the circumstances, you know.
Yeah.
And they fucking then we go to Hooters and we shut Hooters down. Then we had the world's coming to the end party, which my neighbor that was a police officer did not take kindly for. Or kindly to, I guess.
Think you have to do that, right?
What else are you gonna do?
I mean, it was the same thing like when the COVID hit. You just had pandemic parties.
Yeah, and we're thinking it's fucking Red Dawn.
Yeah.
Birch is like, we need to go to the hills. I'm like, first of all, you would hunt us, you fucking psychopath.
Yeah, he's fucking ammoed up.
Yeah, he's like Red Dawn. I'm like, okay, thanks, Wolverines. I did want to get to this because I did pose a question for you. Where is it? Cold open smashed, by the way. Okay. So MTV has a show where friends
Pimp My Ride.
No. Friends can I don't even know if this is going to come up. Paste.
I was supposed to think about this, but I've been fucking busy steadily losing lots of money this morning, afternoon, day.
That's fair.
Fuck, today was terrible. What a shit day.
So there's a show called, oh my God, hang on. I got a 2-factor authenticate to log into goddamn Facebook, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. You know how hard it is to be dyslexic and have to enter in 6-digit codes all day?
I know. Dude, I hate that. I get that shit with DraftKings. And then the other day, my Chevy app stopped and I had to reset it. And it was like, oh, 2-factor authentication. And I was like, it's sent to my email and it got 80 of them. And I'm like, I kept using the wrong one and it wouldn't work. I'm like, fuck off already with this. Yeah.
So for marketing on Facebook, I have a business manager account and you get invited to other accounts. So when I go in to go from one person that's changing a promo to a completely different location, it'll be like, okay, it's either text message or I have to verify an email address. Sometimes the email address doesn't send. So then I'm locked completely out of Facebook marketing for like 3 hours until it's like, oh yeah, we knew we forgot something. So yeah, go ahead. Yes, Daryl, go ahead.
Do you have windows down where you are?
Yes.
You have windows? Okay.
Yes.
I'm like, it's very bright in there today. Thanks, Alba.
Yes.
Before I forgot that, it fucking exploded. Yeah.
I have like, my basement's a complete walkout basement.
Oh, I literally thought you were in like a big office space, like you were in a room. I mean, we rarely do daytime shows, but yeah.
No, this is the end of my basement.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's
that's all.
Double doors there, double doors there, and
double doors.
Liberty. So there's a show on MTV where friends go, and I don't know the whole gist of it, let's just say, but from what I gather, it's this. Friends blindly let the other friend give them a tattoo. Now, I don't know if it's based off of trust. I don't know if they lose a challenge. I don't know any of that. But this girl finding out what tattoo her friend picked for her is fucking hilarious. It's a little long, but you'll get the idea and then we'll stop it. But so let me share this. And then it goes to the question, if we're being nice to each other, which tattoos would we get for the other person? Because this bitch gets thrown completely under the bus.
That's the way it should be, though.
Yes.
Try anal.
So she has, for those of you listening on the apps, her friend got her daily schedule tramp stamp.
It looks like your planner, like your daily planner. You got the little book, and you open it up. Each page, you got all the times and the date and everything. Yeah. It's literally like that. And this dude has some quite funny / vile things written on it.
Yeah, 10 a.m. is BJ appointment.
and this is directly.
I can't even read.
Ass crack.
Oh yeah, and it goes to her mid back.
It's about the size of a folded in half piece of paper.
It's not subtle.
Genius. No.
Do you want us to read it aloud?
Bright colors,
please.
All right.
Oh my god.
10 a.m. BJ appointment. 12 p.m. Hottie next door. 3 p.m. dick appointment. 4 p.m. try anal. You're free at 5.
So that got me thinking, like, what kind of tattoo would we get for each other? I
would. That's not being nice, though.
No, there's ways to be nice. You can be nice about it. Yeah. I would definitely get you something more Michigan related. Yeah,
I would definitely get you I would want you a tattoo on your arm, right below your shirt sleeve, like the head of the dick is hanging out of your shirt sleeve.
That's fair.
Everybody sees it all the time.
So I would do this for you.
Well, if we were being nice, I got another way I was going with you.
Yeah, so I would do that. But if you're being an asshole, it would be this.
Dude, I forgot where I was the other day, and I walked out of somewhere, and somebody made a joke about like a flamethrower or heat or whatever. I'm like, that worked out well for the fucking Jews. That person almost fell down, and I can't remember where I was. It was so fucking funny. It came out so naturally. I'm like, I have been enthralled with our podcast too long if this is how I'm talking in public to a friend of mine or somebody I knew.
So I
can't remember where I was.
So Thursday night, I go to Buckwater, and because my buddy James was there, Black Jamie, that's supposed to be our producer, but he's just late. And he was bartending, and so he's talking to this guy. He goes, "Dude, I'm so glad you're here. We're having this great conversation. You need to meet these guys." I'm like, "Cool." So I start meeting these guys, and I start talking about drinking, whatever. The guy goes, "I can drink a lot," and this guy's drinking straight up whiskey. Then he drinks 150-year-old whiskey. And you could just see, much like we do on the podcast, where you see my wheels start to fucking come off the tracks, The
lights starting to go out.
So he had this good point about something. And then he starts going into how he used to date this chick that was a corporal in the military, or still is a corporal in the military. And she only dates like special forces guy. And all those guys beat the fuck out of her. I think we were talking about like, oh, here's the conversation. It was like, you could be a masculine guy, but still have some bitch in you. And I have some very bitchish tendencies. I watch a fucking movie, it gets emotional, start to cry a little bit. It's just the way I am. I've always been that way. It's just the way it is, And you're kind of like that too. Sometimes you get a little
Bridget Jones' Diary.
Yeah, you get a little emotional.
Broke back.
Never watched it. I would. I fear the erection. I would fear the erection. Be like, Daryl, that's not a bad idea. Maybe get some sheep, fuck on a mountain. So then he immediately pivots this conversation out of like, can you be a masculine guy completely? We only know one guy, according to James and I, that has no bitch in him. And this guy goes immediately to just talking about this chick that would date these special forces guy, and they would all beat the fuck out of her, allegedly.
With their dicks.
Yeah. And so and again, going to the podcast stuff, and I'm talking to a friend of mine that knows my humor, but I just met these guys 15 minutes before this. And he's like, yeah, every guy she's ever dated has just beat the fuck out of her. And I was like, man, is she really that bad of a cook? And it fell on deaf ears that became very angry ears very quickly. and I said it, like delivering a bad punchline. Is she really that bad of a cook? Hey, come on now. And man, that guy could have not been more or less impressed.
Yeah. He really is. The guy you fucking friends with?
Yeah, it was not good. I ended up walking it back a little bit, as you do. When you're me and when you're you know how to kind of like walk people back off the ledge. The worst is when someone keeps coming towards you.
Yeah.
After you offend them, and you're like, there's no way out of this one. But yeah, I don't really like the early shows. I think the lighting's bad. I feel like I'm, I don't know, doing a podcast out of my basement at this point.
It's bright as fuck out here today.
Yeah. Special update. We're now on TikTok business.
Sure.
So we have Jaden. He is putting questions out there on TikTok to get responses. And I think next week we're going to be answering some of the responses.
Ooh, nice.
So the question being posed right now is, what is the prettiest hill you'd gladly die on? Like what's the hill, the prettiest one. Yeah, the prettiest one. What's the thing? No, I did not. What's the hill you die on? So that's going to be the case. If you're bored and you're alone, you can call us 716-202-9178. I'm glad I picked that phone number because that's all friendly numbers to me because I'm fucking painfully dyslexic.
There are two squirrels out here fighting on a power line.
Fair.
I'm waiting for the electricity to go out. Fucking idiots. Get off there.
This beer was cold, then warm, then cold again.
I walked out of the house today at a little after 8 to go to the casino. And I grabbed a pounder that I had left over from poker, put it in the door of my truck. I'm like, when I leave, it's 11:30, I'll fucking crack that bad boy for the ride home, get primed up, have some lunch, get ready for podcast. Well, shit went sideways at the casino. I left. I was angry.
Do you want to explain what happened to you today?
I will in a minute. Okay. And then I called you and I got off the phone with you and I went to Wendy's on the 190 in Dingens. Girl's like, be with you in a minute. 6 minutes later, I didn't hear anything. So I yelled, fuck you cunts, into the microphone, and I peeled out.
Nice.
And then everybody driving home was an asshole. I have no idea where the story was going. What were we talking about?
What happened to you today at the casino?
So I made a couple of buddies at the casino at 9 o'clock on a fucking Saturday morning. And we are legit degens.
Yes.
I got buried for $300 in slot machines. And then I went.
That's my point. Stop playing slots.
Yeah. And then
it's pointless.
Then I went to Ultimate Texas Hold'em and got all of that and $5 back.
Cool.
And then I got buried.
And then you stopped gambling right there. Oh, no. Okay.
No. And I put it right back in.
Cool.
And meanwhile, while I'm getting buried the second time, a guy, one bank of machines over. So we were literally, I was at the end. There was a walkway, then 3 machines. He was in the middle. Hit for $10,265.
Nice.
What a great Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I leave.
Never happens to us.
No. Have beers.
The closest I got was with that time the fucking lady at the old lady. I had the chair. Yeah, I give her my chair, and then there was like still $50 in there or whatever.
That wasn't that much.
So whatever, $25. And I'm like, you can have it, whatever. Give her the chair because I'm a nice guy. Two plays later, she hits for what, $1,300?
Yeah, like $1,000, $1,200, something like that.
And she gave me exactly no money out of it.
Yeah.
Not cool.
So I was like, fuck, man, I'm getting ready to fucking leave. I'm like, I had $65 left on a ticket and $100 in my pocket. Dean got his card sitting at the 3-card poker table. Now, I haven't played 3-card poker since the last time I was in Vegas, which was like 6-ish years ago. I'm not a fan of that game anymore. I used to be. So I was like, well, fuck it. I threw my card down and I was like, all right, I'm going to go cash in my ticket and got my $65. So I bought in for $165. We're waiting. The chips are all there. They have a dealer. They're waiting for new cards. So I get the new cards. They count them. They count them again. They put them out on the table. Everybody's got to give it a thumbs up that we counted them with our eyes, basically, made sure they're all there. We're like, fuck, So,
like, you can tell.
Yeah, I mean, you can, but we're all just like, yeah, it looks good. I mean, they're all looked like they're in order. Shuffles them twice, throws them in the machine, shuffles the other one, throws them in the machine. We're ready to rock. First fucking hand out, he deals himself a straight. We're like, oh, fuck, here we go.
Sometimes you just got to burn one, though. Fine.
So, second hand, again, I have complete and utter garbage, so I folded my cards. I was still in for the 6-card bonus for my $5. He flips over King Jack 10 of spades. The whole table's fucking miserable right now.
Sure.
I was almost ready to get up with my $140 at that point and leave. I'm like, sure. I'm not going to sit here and get kicked in my dick like Griswold did. That's what it was about to feel like.
Next
so
time,
I'll sit a girl next to me. Well, she was one chair over, and then she was sitting next to my buddy Greg. And all of a sudden, she's like, well, I got a flush. She looked at 2 cards. As she put her hand down, my buddy caught sight of her cards. No big deal. So everybody puts their bet up. She's like, well, fuck, my flush is bigger than his, and I got a 6-card flush. She's like, I had a $10 bet on the 6-card bonus. It's 20 to 1. I'm going to get $200.
Sure.
Plus, I'm going to win the hand. I'm probably going to win another 40 or $50.
Great.
Nice, great hand. So the dealer goes by and collects everybody's fucking money and does all this shit. And cards if you folded.
Brendan Krim, voice audio.
Oh,
time out.
Hold on. Hold on. All right, caller, you're on the air.
Two Dolts podcast.
Hello, I'd like to order a pizza for the tip. Hello?
Oh, is this Ahmed?
Hello?
He's back.
I don't think
how do you know who I am?
I don't think you people order pizza unless there's a bomb attached to it.
What do you mean by you people?
You know what I mean by you people.
You camel jockeys.
I fucking do not. Son of a bitch. Trump in office, you no longer say this shit.
No, he's in office so we can say this shit.
Yeah. You're a guy pretending to be the guy that's the guy.
Very good point.
It's funny how they're really racist, but then they end in my friend. It's good. You know?
It's they fucking they insult you and then they're like, my friend. What the fuck's up with you guys in the tablecloths on your head?
I follow you home. I kill your family. Yeah. My friend.
Hold on a second. I don't understand you fucking pricks. The goal is to have my face on my own money. So I have to be nice to somebody. You fucking cocksucker. You fucking be Canada hockey. The fuck is going on with you motherfuckers? I can't order pizza. I'm getting chastised. Fuck.
First of all, a fucking Arab wouldn't say chastised.
I am an American citizen.
Sure you are.
Fuck you are.
Not for long.
Yeah.
I'm like my big ass fucking wall.
You hear that fucking doorbell ring? It's gonna be ice.
Sure.
It wasn't the doorbell. We call it a gong.
Trump's gonna be like, "Get out, you darky."
Yeah, Trump is literally gonna show up on your doorstep.
He ordered a pizza. We found him.
Yeah.
A lot of pizza.
There's a lot of bombs in the basement. A lot of bombs.
Can you please explain something to me?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I hear nothing about this ice. You people have ice going around the country?
Well, you're not used to ice living in the desert.
Yeah, you get no ice over there.
Well, I have ice, but it makes me poop. So I don't understand. Like, we have the filtration system, and now these people are taking all the ice out of the country. I don't understand. I don't know.
Well, you just be careful, and because they're gonna knock on your door. They really don't care for you people in our country anymore.
Come on, knock on our door. We've been waiting for you.
I love that TV show. I love it.
We're gonna get all the browns and
they are just getting Three's Company, Saudi Arabia, or wherever the fuck you towel-headed.
John Ritter's still a star. He's a star in Saudi Arabia.
I just
They all have shirts.
Brand new episode.
He's been dead for 15 fucking years.
Number one new show, Mom and Vice.
Have you seen the new guy on TV? His name is Elf. This guy's he's cats like us.
It's crazy. That's the only illegal alien that's allowed to stay.
You know, right?
Ooh, what the hell? He allowed to eat cats, but we not. I don't understand.
Same goes for fucking goats. He doesn't do that, does he?
Hang on, I don't know my fucking password for my phone. All right, well, you be safe.
This might be the worst thing ever.
Oh, fuck. What's going on? I gotta change this.
So, change what?
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
It's tamping.
Oh, so
why are you all out of breath?
They come to knock on my door.
I think it's hard for him to carry a bullshit accent. That's why he's out of breath.
Nobody out of breath.
Okay.
I think Chris out of breath for carrying your fucking bitch ass on his podcast on fucking episode. Motherfucker. You suck. He fucking needs a voice.
Angry.
Fuck you.
Angry. Oh my God. They talk faster when they get angry.
They do.
And they don't make any sense.
Yeah, but he ends in my friend, so you
gotta appreciate it, right?
You gotta like him.
Oh, since last time I talked to you, my finger grew back.
Oh yeah, the 4th of July incident. We blew off
I remember
fingers.
this.
4th of July.
Yeah. I don't even know why you were celebrating. You're not an American.
I think he was trying to blow up a fucking playground.
Well, I'm very happy
full of kids on a field trip.
All right. Well, good luck to you, sir.
Very quick.
It's always very good hearing from you.
Very good luck, my friend.
Yes, my friend. Talk later.
Have fun on your
Ciao.
United Emirates flight out of this country.
Ciao.
Ciao, you fucking idiot.
Italian, Saudi Arabian.
Well,
what a dick. I hate when that guy calls.
Yeah, he's the worst. But we are multinational. We have to open it up a little bit,
Fucking A.
This is going to bring tangents to the podcast at a whole new level because I completely forgot what we were talking about.
I was talking about gambling at the casino.
Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
So dealer second hand, he opens King Jack 10 of spades. Fuck, lady next to me is like, I got spades. I got a flush.
Speaking of spades, is that what you just call us?
No.
Okay. If you're not white, you're black.
He takes the chips everywhere he needs to, leaves the cards up front for the 6-card bonus, peels my buddy's hand, he loses, peels her hand. She's got ace, 2, queen of spades. Which the ace queen goes with the King Jack 10 to give her a royal flush.
Sick.
Her $10 bet got paid 1,000 to 1. 10 grand.
Nice. So you've seen 2 people win 10 grand today.
Within each one of them was within. Well, this lady was 2 seats away from me. The other guy was probably 8 feet away from me.
Yeah, that's great. Good for you.
Her heart rate spiked. She was watching her watch. We were all laughing, and I've never been a part of any of this, so I've never seen a royal flush. All the poker I've played, I've never got one playing regular poker, video poker, nothing. Never got one. Never seen one.
I hit on 3-card poker in Vegas one time, and the only chip I had left in my pocket was $25 after my bet. And the guy's like, "Do you want to do the whatever circle up here?"
Yeah, usually a 6-card bonus. Yeah,
yeah. So whatever. I ended up getting ace king suited of spades, and my bonus was $25.
Yeah.
So it paid like 40-1 or something like that. It wasn't crazy, but
still, dude,
good enough. I'll take it.
So everything had to stop. He went about. My buddy hit Full House, or he had a hand of whatever he hit. So he got paid. He won a couple $100. So then after that, all of a sudden it was just all pit bosses. Everybody come over and verified it. They had to check the fucking tray, count the fucking cards on the table, make sure everything. And it was 3 different pit bosses had to come over. And then the one come over and say, all right, we got to go check the cameras, make sure nothing fucking fancy weird happened. And they're like, did you show your hand to anybody? Did you talk about it? She's like, no, I said I had a flush when I put my cards on. He's like, that's fine. Nothing like that influenced the action. So, dude, watching them pay her out 20 fucking purple chips.
That's crazy.
Then the 100 she won behind it. And it was so fucking cool to sit there, but it took almost a half an hour to go through the whole process. Then she was allowed to pick up everything she won except for the 10 grand. So she picked up that, put it in her pocket. The fucking pit boss came over and took the 10 grand and said, all right, let's go. And they had to go to the cage or behind the scenes or whatever, fill out the paperwork and all that shit. And then she came back and threw us each a little bit of a cash, and she said thank you. She was getting married this summer.
Oh, great.
She was talking about her like wedding's going to cost like 10 or 12 grand. And we're like, well, that just paid for fucking 3/4 of it right there.
Now, what I would have done is say, take 5, red or black.
Yeah. She came back and tipped the dealer and gave us all a nice chunk. And she's like, I'm going home. She was there. She said she got to the casino at 11:45. This happened at like 12:30. She was like, I was here for 45 minutes. She goes, most of the time I was waiting for this table to open.
Well, good for her. That's great.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I'm like, anybody else want to win 10 grand? Because apparently I'm the magnet for people to win around me today.
Yeah, you're the good luck Chuck of gambling.
I got fucking stuck for $500 or $600 today.
Woo!
Whatever.
I do plan on possibly ending at the casino tonight. One of my friends is playing in a band at the casino, 9 to 1.
Yeah.
Perfect time to go.
I know Krista mentioned after the beer blast and everything tonight, she's like, oh no, we're going to go to Vinny's, maybe the casino. This was days ago. I'm like, I was already there for 5 hours this morning. I'm like,
you act like you're not going to want to go back. You're going to go back.
If she says, let's go, I'm going.
Yeah. You have this insatiable hole.
Dude, it's so bad.
Is impossible to be
love
filled.
Gambling so much.
It's great.
So much. It is so much fun.
It's great. Dude, I had my mom and my sister playing craps, like real craps.
Yeah.
My mom's like, well, I'm just going to bring 20 to the casino. I'm like, here's $100. Fucking play. Have fun.
There was
boy, did she waste that.
They're kind of waiting for craps. My 2 buddies. I'm like, I don't know how to play a game. I looked at him. I said, is it better if I give you 100?
Just play 5 and 9, dude.
No, to play with. And then, if you start with 100, then we just split whatever. Or is it better if I put 100 in myself? He's like, it's 100. It's definitely better with more people.
Yes.
So I said, okay. So I went over and watched, and I was like, that's when I just got back to even. So I was like, I'm just sitting there and like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's this tall black dude.
What are you doing? Are you having a seizure?
I heard my dog bark. I thought he was still outside. He must be fucking around in the bedroom.
Got a beer assistant.
What up, Max?
Thanks, buddy. Supply drop.
Where's my beer? So all of a sudden, they come back. They got done playing, and he's like,
"Which one do you want to hit? Hit the middle one."
Okay. Retardation.
Nice,
bro.
You just called him a retard. Good job, buddy.
Giggles. And guy finally leaves and goes to the bathroom. And the dealer's at the fucking table goes, that's his first break in almost 8 hours.
Holy fuck. Yeah, when you find those old guys that know how to fucking roll.
A young kid.
Yeah. Damn. Good for him.
He had a fucking pile of green chips in front of him. Easily well over $1,000.
Jesus.
Well over $1,000.
It stacks up quick and then it's gone. Like that's what I don't like about craps. Yeah. It's like,
okay, same bet. So it goes from 18 now, it's 24. And then shit happens, or like press that, and so now it's 30, and the guy's throwing dollar chips back to people. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on here? I don't get this game.
Yeah.
And I at my age and mental capacity, I don't have it for that game. I just don't.
Yeah, I mean, I play it, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I play where I'm safe playing. That's it. That's it. You just 5-9, play some of the top numbers. That's it. I'm not one of these. Now I have, when I've gotten out of like $3, I was playing bubble craps, took like 120 down to $3. And I was like, fuck it. And that's the minimum bet for the machine. So I was like, well, I'll just bet on double sixes to get rolled. And because it was 30-1. And it hit. So then I got $96. Oop, hold on. It's bad when they don't make noise.
No, it was a slight burp.
So then I have $96 and I took $96 to 170 and I was like, that's it. I swear to God, they went in and fucking turned the fucking lever up a little bit on those fucking.
Of course, that's what you think,
dude. You can't tell me when you're betting electronically that they don't fucking skew it. Hey, it's a down month.
You can't tell me that these dealers don't manipulate cards either in a shoe. Come on, which one is it?
I believe they all do. Yeah. You don't believe that? You think it's?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just me. I'm like, dude, they make enough money. What is cheating somebody out of $100 gonna really do them?
But if you do that 40,000 times a month,
yeah,
there you go. You know,
whatever. You're a conspiracy theorist. I get it.
No, but you're a fucking complaining bastard, and you don't complain about this stuff.
What, did I get my ass kicked at the casino because I'm unlucky? Whatever, dude.
So you believe in luck, but you don't believe that the casino.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Cool, man. You fucking idiot.
I can fall into a pond full of tits and come out sucking my thumb. That is the extent of my luck right there.
But you would do that on purpose because you're a little suspect.
No, I wouldn't.
Little suspect. I saw this. I live in a very local area. When I go to Buffalo, it's great because you don't hear a lot of radio jingles.
Thank God.
Where I'm from, you know, dress up your home for less, FWS, like that kind of shit. You don't hear it around here because most of the businesses around here are not local. They're chains, you know. If I want to buy jeans, I bought jeans today for the first time in a very long time. Went to Buckle. I'm broke, but goddamn, these jeans are flexible.
Skinny jeans again?
I mean, they're not carpenter jeans, whatever the fuck you wear. You dress like a fucking half-retired lesbian.
Get my new Subaru next week.
Sweet, dude. But yeah, so you don't hear jingles a lot, but I saw this. There's a drug company. Now, what's the best tight end to ever come out of Michigan? What was his name? Like in recent years?
Jake Butt.
Mm-hmm. So there's a drugstore.
Schoonmaker. He plays for Cowboys now.
There's a drugstore named. Guess what this drugstore's named?
Did you bite your tongue much there, fuck mouth?
Sorry.
Liberty Bibbity.
The drugstore is named Butt Drugs.
That's the greatest video I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not even joking.
There's a cry across the heartland.
Oh boy.
A yearning for the days gone by. And in little old Corden, Indiana, they're happy and they'll tell you why. They got butt drugs. They got butt drugs.
Butt drugs.
Butt drugs. Butt drugs.
I love butt drugs.
I recommend butt drugs for everybody.
I can always count on butt drugs.
When I think drugs, I think butt drugs. For all my health needs, I turn to butt drugs.
You want hometown service and cheap hot coffee and liquor. Now that's the ticket.
Dude, can you get better than this?
No, and this is the thing that I love. you have an off-topic name, something that you can actually poke fun at yourself.
Yes.
This is the fucking greatest. I wish more people would take advantage of this.
Well, and the thing is this, like sometimes if you're a local pharmacy, you're not going to want to lean into the easy play. But somebody was like, dude, your name is Butt Drugs.
Yeah.
We have an idea.
That the fucking facade of that store is literally 70 fucking years old.
I don't think like,
and I don't think they thought about it back in the day.
If you're going to pitch something like this on like SNL, for example, by the way, I just watched Saturday Night, which is like the movie based on the first night that Saturday Night Live went live. It's great. I recommend watching it. It's fucking fantastic. All the actors they had playing the like Belushi, Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd, Gilda Radner, crushed it. Great movie. But like, if you're going to pitch this, you couldn't just go with Butt Drugs with this fucking hokey ass song. You'd have to pitch the ad agency pitching the ad and pitching the way to do it.
Oh, 100%. You name your pharmacy. You don't call it Butt Pharmacy. What the fuck fun is that?
Dude, if they had a t-shirt they sold, oh man, this beer is so much better. If they had a t-shirt, I would own a Butt Drugs t-shirt.
Oh, that
you can tell a wall. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I can't say it.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay.
And I have to put it in my phone because it's going to be a surprise.
Okay. We'll get through this jingle in 1 second.
Mart, CVS, and Walgreens, exactly where to stick
This
it.
guy definitely takes Viagra and goes to the bottom of a ball pit at playground.
Yeah.
For sure.
We love butt drugs.
Butt drugs won't let you down.
Dude, I love it.
I'm all for it, dude. I love stupid fucking humor like that. Anybody that can take their last name that owns a business and put a fucking spin on it, I'm for it.
Yeah. But Butt Drugs, probably the best in the country.
Oh my God. Do they?
Butt drug. Like, I'll be trying to go to sleep. Butt drugs. Cool. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we don't do any of that. Thanks, Nora.
I like the name Nora. I almost named my kid Nora.
No, you didn't.
No, I did not. Butt drugs. Butt drugs. I love butt drugs. Dude, it's great.
I'm independent pharmacy. Butt Drugs is one of a kind. I'm Googling them to see if they do if they do have t-shirts.
They probably have t-shirts, but they're probably like, I didn't know thread counts or anything like that. To me, 6 years ago, t-shirt's a t-shirt, you know? I did know that when you go to Old Navy, it's like a box, right? They're not like fitting t-shirts. And then I meet Miles, and Miles is like, you got to go 50-50 blend, dude. That's the only way. And I'm like, what? It seems a little suspect, you know what I mean? But goddamn it, he's right.
Good for him.
He's right.
I just get whatever fucking free shirts I can, or
obviously. Well, that's a $30 sweater you're wearing right now, dude.
Yeah, it's the old school one. This is the 3 for $5 one.
Yeah, I got one upstairs. Thanks for my Christmas present, bud.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yep.
What else do you want to talk about? Or we could piss and
anything happened this week. What's going on? I mean, the world is in shambles, apparently. The country, not the world. The country's in shambles. The world, I guess, is too, because as we go, it seems everything else goes. So Trump's been in office for almost a month.
25 days. Yeah.
Everything is his fault. Everything. But hey, these motherfuckers that don't want Musk looking at their money, and when they all of a sudden announce that American citizens might get $500 or $1,000 back from all this fucking wasteful spending they found, if they're going to give it back to the American people, every one of you motherfuckers that didn't vote for Trump, you don't get it. End of story. Fuck
that's
you
fair.
guys.
That's fair.
Right?
Yeah, that's fair.
You're going to sit there and bitch and moan about everything. You don't get the money.
Well, what I don't like is this. I like the fact that they're looking into stuff. I don't like the fact that they're bragging about it, because I don't think that's the way to unify people.
Correct. Yes. Hey, every week have a
roll it back
update and just say, hey, man, we found some shit. We're looking into it. As American people, you should be happy. We're finding some wasteful spending, and we're going to do something about it. You know? But it is a bit. It's Trump's thing. His ego is pretty goddamn big, and his mouth runs right behind it.
Yep.
But yeah, Elon is not an elected official, and oh my god, the Subaru owners are so up in arms.
Well, I mean, Fauci wasn't either, and Fauci literally bankrupted a lot of stuff. You know,
but that's okay though, because it's okay.
Yeah, cool.
You know, we're gonna look past that because it's not Trump. It's not Orange Man. It's not 47.
Well, I just saw this thing. They found another COVID thing in China. They're like, here's another one. It's like, at what point do you go, stop fucking with shit? Like, sooner or later it's going to get out. And I understand the research part where you got to go, okay, this could jump from an animal to a person. But if you're mechanizing the virus, if it were to jump, and then you go, we have to have a vaccine for it, maybe don't mechanize it. Maybe don't get it to the point where it has the ability to jump. You know, what are we doing here? Just calm the fuck down. I did see this thing where they did this. I think it was United States did it in Iraq, maybe, where they dropped ticks with disease out of planes. Because it's not like the U.S. didn't do any fucked up shit before. Like in the 60s, they would put viruses in the subways in New York City to see how fast it would spread and how fast hospitals would be occupied with people to forecast against biological and medical warfare.
But that was more like a cold or something, right? I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah. It wasn't like Ebola, you know, but Jesus Christ, like I kind of wish that the administration would just be like, hey, like this whole thing with the Social Security going to 200-year-olds and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, people that are over 140 years old. I mean,
well, a lot of people are
not happy about this.
A lot of people are coming out saying that the language, so government, and this is the problem with government anyways, but they have unhackable systems because the language is so old. So the computing language, like COBOL or something like that everything was built in, the math checks out if you look at the way the language is based on everything else. So it'll default to being 150. I don't know. I'm not a fucking nerd, but anyways, I get that. Like, but don't throw that up there, because let's say that down the road you do your due diligence and you find out that maybe 5% is going to people that are dead, not 45%. You know what I mean? So let's relax a little bit on that. Calm down with the fucking bullhorn. Just do the job. Come back with the checks and balances. Come back with the receipts.
That's it right there. Yep.
Have a completely winnable argument. And then say, for this, we're eating into the debt. When you eat into the debt, what else happens? Interest rates go down. That's all the economy is waiting for, is for the interest rates to get to a favorable point, and then the real estate market's going to boom again, and everyone's going to be spending money. The economy is going to be coming back, and it's all fucking good. But right now, we're such in the early stages, and I get, sure, let's not spend $20 million on making a male dog a chick to look at gender studies. Sure, don't do that. But
we can stop with the gender studies.
Yeah. It's okay to be a boy, and it's okay to be a girl. Yeah. It's okay to be a boy that likes boys. It's okay to be a girl that likes girls, especially if you're hot.
It's okay to be a boy that wants to dress like a girl. That's fine.
Sure.
But don't make me tiptoe around you. I'm not. You're a dude. You got a dick.
Yeah, the only time it ever really bothered me.
Want this, just commit. Just commit. Lop off your cock.
I was at a water park. I was at Darien Lake Water Park with the kids. And there is this,
oh my God, this is so good,
behemoth offensive lineman looking dude in a bikini. And my daughter was going to go in and change into her bathing suit. And I'm like, you are going to wait till that person comes out.
We're actually going to go out to the car.
Yeah. I'm like, and she's like, but I want to get on the water slides. I'm like,
slow down.
You're going to wait until that person comes out. That's it. You know, like, if that person was in a fucking McDonald's bathroom, you're going to wait till that person comes out, or I'm going to block your eyes and I'm going to take you into the stall in the guy's room and I'm going to let you do your business. You know, like there's certain protections you got to have.
Yep.
I don't know anybody in the world that would blindly be like, no, it's cool. Go follow that person.
Oh, I don't. There's plenty of people out there that would.
Really?
It's the mentally unstable ones. And I forgot who it was the other day. Somebody of some sort of importance came out and said, I think we honestly need to go back to the mental institutions, the fucking asylums. They need to come. They need to come back because there are some of these people that cannot clearly think correctly, and those people need to be put in a fucking home.
Well, I'll go a little bit easier than that. My sister one time was playing in downtown Raleigh, and it was at the point where she didn't have all the things hooked up to her shit, so like everything was like stationary. But she would look at her phone and get the notes for a song, and then put her phone down. And it was one of the rare nights where I wasn't there. So she's outside, and this dude comes and sits. I'm not going to mention color. I'm not going to mention anything. But we can all assume that's a weird black marker you have there. So those ones smell the best too, by the way. So she puts her phone down, and the guy's just sitting there. He's not ordering a drink. He's not doing anything. He's just sitting there. And she's like, I didn't want to pick up my phone because I didn't want to look like the bad person. But I kind of felt like something was going to happen, but I didn't want to be the bad person. And which we've all kind of been there, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
And that guy grabbed her phone and ran away. and you're like, hindsight's always 20/20. Are you a bad guy for crossing the street? Or are you racist for crossing the street? Or are you just protecting your own ass and all that kind of shit? I heard another story about Mark Norman, a really good comedian. Yeah, Jamie, we're live. You can call in 716-202-9178. What's up? But Mark Norman he missed his train stop, gets out a couple exits late. He figures, fuck it, it's a warm night. I'll walk home. He's in New York City. Starts walking. He sees these guys playing dice on one side of the road. And he goes, I'm not going to walk past these guys playing dice. So fuck it. So he crosses the street. He starts getting robbed by somebody else. And the guys playing dice beat the fuck out of that guy. So you never know. But you should probably just protect yourself against the worst possible situation. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. That's all.
I like that analogy.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, Jamie, we're going to punch out of this one. We're going to come back live in a couple minutes, and then you can call in if you want to.
I got time for one more.
Cool. Yeah, me too.
I got time for one more.
All right, cool.
And I got to go do adult things.
With other male adults. Got it. All right, we'll be right back.